Welcome to the castle of Elsinore. Our play is the tragedy of Hamlet, Prince of Denmark. This newly married pair are Claudius, the new king of Denmark, and Gertrude, his queen. This young man is Gertrude's son, Hamlet. He is grieving for the sudden death of his father, the last king, and because his mother has just married his uncle. This old man is Polonius, the Lord Chamberlain. He is very proud of his son Laertes, who is off to study in France, and of his daughter Ophelia, who is in love with Hamlet. Time to start the play. And because it is a tragedy, when it ends, these 6 characters will all be dead.
My lord Hamlet.
Horatio.
My lord, I have seen the king, your father.
The king, my father? For God's love, let me hear.
Last night, as we kept watch appeared a figure like your father, armed from head to foot, and with solemn march walked steadily by.
Did you not speak to it?
My lord, I did. But then the morning crow crew loud, and at the sound it vanished from our sight. It comes again, my lord.
Angels and ministers of grace defend us. I call the king, father, Hamlet, royal Dane. Speak, I am bound to hear.
If thou didst ever die to Fadillah, revenge is full and most unnatural murder.
Murder?
Murder most full, is giving out dead, sleeping with my own chart, the serpent stung me. But now that the serpent now don't wear my crown.
Oh, my prophetic soul, my uncle.
Hey, that incestuous, that adulterate beast, sleeping within my orchard, thy uncle's stall, within curse poison in a vial, and pour the fatal venom in my ear. Thus was I of life, of crown, of queen, at one dispatch. Oh, most horrible! If thou hast nature in thee, bear it not.
Horatio, however stranger ought I bear myself, never make known what you have seen tonight.
My lord, I will not.
Oh, feline, smiling damn feline. Remember thee, and the poor ghost, with wings as swift as thought, I'll sweep to my revenge.
How now, Ophelia? What's the matter?
My lord, as I sewing in my chamber, Lord Hamlet comes before me, his doublet unbraced, all pale, and with a look so piteous, as if he had been loosed out of hell. He took my wrist and signed, then let me go and went out, still bending his eyes on me. As you ordered, I have repelled his letters.
And that has made him mad. This must be known. I must to the king. Come.
Polonius, tell me, my dear, that he found the head and shoulders of all your son wisdom.
I doubt it is no other but the man, his father's death, and our her hasty marriage.
Well, we shall save him, for here he comes.
My lord and lady, I think that I have found the very cause of Hamlet's lunacy. My dutiful daughter hath given me this.
Come this from Hamlet to her?
Yes, good madam. Up do the stars are fire. Up do the sun doth move. Up truth to be a liar, but never doubt I love.
But how has he received his love?
Thus did I bespeak her. Lord Hamlet is a prince. I told her that she should lock herself from him and receive no more tokens. This done, he fell into a sadness and the madness which we all mourn for now.
Do you think this is?
It may be. Very like.
How may we try it further?
Sometimes he walks for hours here in this lobby. At such a time, I lose my daughter to him. Behind the arrest we can mark encounter.
But look, where suddenly the pure words comes reading.
Away you! By the way, I do beseech you.
Have you a daughter?
I have, my lord.
Let her not walk at the sun. Conception is a blessing, but not as your daughter may conceive.
Still harping on my daughter. Yet he knew me not at first. What do you read, my lord?
Words, words, words.
What is the matter, my lord?
But went home.
I mean, the matter that you read, my lord.
What a piece of work is man! How noble in reason! In action, how like an angel! And yet man delights not me. How did you smile when I said that?
To think that if you delight not in man, what lantern entertainment the players shall receive from you. For hither are they coming.
He that plays the king shall become.
Here come the players.
You are welcome, masters.
Come, sirs.
Follow him, friends. We'll hear a play tomorrow. Can you play the murder of Gonzago?
Aye, my lord.
Could you study a speech which I will set down and insert in it?
Aye, my lord.
Very well. Follow that lord, and look you mock him not. You are welcome to Elsinore. I'll have these players play something like The Murder of My Father. I'll assert my uncle. Have you book Blanche? I know my curse. The spirit that I have seen may be the devil, and the devil had power to assume a pleasant shape. I'll have groans, more relative than this. The play is thing, wherein I'll catch the conscience of the king.
Ophelia, we have sent for Hamlet hither so he may, as by accident, confront you, which we will bestroke ourselves unseen, and gather if it be his love, or no, that has he suffered for.
I shall obey.
Walk you here and read you in this book.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of a treacherous fortune, or take arms against the sea of troubles, and opposing in them, to die, to sleep, this is a consummation, devoutly to be wished. Sup now the fair Ophelia, limp in the orisons, be all my sins remembered.
My lord, I have remembrance of yours that I have longed long to redeliver.
No, not I. I never gave you aught.
My honored lord, ye know right well it did, and with them words of so sweet breath composed.
You should not have believed me. I love you not. Where's your father?
At home, my lord.
Get thee to nunnery, or if you dost to marry, marry a fool. For wise men know what monster you make of them. God has given you one face, and you make yourself another. I'll no more on it. It had made me mad. We will have no more marriage. Those that are married already, all but one shall live. To a nunnery, go!
Love, his affection, turned white and when he spoke was not like madness. There is something in his soul of which disclose will be some danger.
It may be so, yet I believe his grief sprung from neglected love. My lord, after the play, let his mother alone entreat Hamlet to show his grief. I'll place myself to hear the conference if she find him not. Confine him where your wisdom best shall think.
It shall be so.
There's a play tonight before the king. One scene of it comes near my father's death. Observe, my uncle. See if his occulted guilt does not itself fulfill.
I will, my lord.
They're coming to the play. Get to your place.
Come hither, my dear Hamlet. Sit by me.
No, good mother. Here's Medan more attractive.
Oh ho, do you mark that?
Faith, I must leave thee, love, and shortly too. And thou shalt leave in this fair world behind another husband, shalt thou.
Oh, confound the rest! In second husband, let me be accursed. None wed the second, but who killed the first?
So think thou wilt no second husband wed, but die thy thoughts when thy first lord is dead. But sweet, pray leave me here a while, and sleep will soon the tedious day beguile.
And never come mischance between us twain. Thought's black hands up in time green, thou mixed the wang of midnight wits collected, accept this wholesome life immediately.
The king rises.
How first, my lord?
Give, over the plague.
Give me some light. Away.
I'll take the goldsworth for 1,000 pounds. Did it perceive him at the poisoning?
Very well, my lord.
The king, sir, is in his retirement, marvelous distemper.
With drink, sir?
No, my lord, with choler. The queen your mother in great affection hath sent me to you. She desires to speak with you. Are you go to bed?
We shall obey. Were she 10 times our mother?
I will say so.
Leave me, friends. Now, to my mother, let me be cruel, not unnatural. I will speak daggers to her, but use none.
He will come straight. Look, you lay home to him. Tell him his prank have been too broad to bear with.
Mother, mother.
Withdraw. I hear him coming. Hamlet, you have your father much offended.
Mother, you have my father much offended.
You answer with an idle touch. Have you forgotten me?
No, not so. You are the queen. You are your husband's brother's wife. And, well, it were not so. You are my mother.
I will send those to whom you can speak.
Come, come, and sit you down, and you go not till I set you up a glass, where you may see the inmost part of you.
Wilt to mother me? Help! Help! Ho!
What ho? Help! Help! Help!
How now? A rat? Dead! For a ducat! Dead!
Oh, I am slain.
Is it the king?
Oh, what a racing bloody deed is this?
A bloody deed, almost as bad, good mother, as kill a king and marry with his brother.
As a guild king?
Lady, that was my word. You wretched ras, intruding fool, farewell. Leave wringing up your hands, and I'll wring your heart. A murderer and a villain, a vice of kings. Save me! What would your gracious figure?
Do not forget.
How is it with you? Wherein do you look?
On him, look you how pale he glares. Do not look upon me thus.
To whom do you speak this?
Do you see nothing? Did you hear nothing? Why you look there? Look, how he steals away. My father, look where he goes even now.
Oh, Hamlet, this is very carnage of your brain.
My pearls assures that temporarily keep time. It is not madness that I have a third. Good night. I must to England, you know that?
Alack, I had forgot this so concluded.
I like the gods into the neighbor room. Good night, mother.
Ah, my good lord, what I have seen tonight. Hamlet in his lawless feet behind the arras, hearing something stir, whips out his daggers and kills the unseen good old man.
It had been so with us, had been wintry. His liberty is full of thirst to all. We must save him hence. Where is he gone?
To draw by the body he had killed.
I hear him. Leave us. Good Getrude. Now, Hamlet, where is Polonius?
At supper, not where he eats, but where he is eaten. A convocation of worms are at him.
Where is Polonius?
You shall notice him as you go up to the stair into the lobby.
Hamlet, for the which thou hast done, we must send thee to England. The bark is ready, and the wind at help. and everything banned.
England! Farewell, dear mother.
That's why loving Father Hamlet.
Father and mother is man and wife. Man and wife is one flesh. And so, my mother, come for England.
England being to the literary carried on the back, which is conjured the brazen death of Hamlet. Do it, England, for till I know this town, my soul were sick, my joys were never began.
She's distracted, her mood must needs be pitied. She speaks much of her father with nods and winks, yet much unhappily 'twere good she were spoken with.
Let her come in. How now, Ophelia?
How should I your true love know from another one? By his cockle hat and staff and his sandal shoon.
Nay, but Ophelia?
Pray you mark, white his round as the mountain snow.
Alas, look here, my lord.
Larded with sweet flowers which be wept to the grave did go with true love's showers.
Consent, even her father. How long has he been thus?
Let have no more of this, but when they ask what it means, say, tomorrow is it Valentine's Day. All in the morning betime, and I am made at your window to be your Valentine. I hope all will be well. My brother shall know of it. Come, my coach. Good night, sweet ladies. Good night. Good night.
Follow her, give her good watch. All this grief springs from her father's death. Then your son, the violent author of his, I will remove. Last, her brother come from France.
Where is the king? Oh, the vile king! Give me my father!
Calmly, good Laertes.
Let him go to tell me why thou art so insane.
Where is my father?
Did
But not by him.
How come he dead? I'll be revenged for him.
I'm guiltless of your father's deed, and I'm most sensible in grief for it.
They bore him barefaced on the bier.
What noise is that?
Noni, Noni, hey Noni. And in his grave reigned my many a tear. Fare you well, my dove.
Dear maid, kind sister, sweet Ophelia.
There is rosemary that is for remembrance. There is pansies that is for thought. There is fennel for you and columbines. There is rue for you, and here is some for me. I would give you some violets, but they withered all when my father died. And will not come again? No, no, he is dead. Go to the deathbed. He will never come again. God be with you.
Do you see this? My father's deed, his obscure burial cry to be heard, a story from heaven to earth.
Lend me your patience to hear and judge me, and where the oven is, let the great axe fall. come.
Dear Horatio, while you were 2 days at sea, a pirate ship attacked us in a grapple. I boarded them and become their prisoner. They have dealt with me like thieves of mercy, and I'm to do a good turn for them. Let the king have the letter I have sent. Come to me with speed. Farewell, Hamlet.
Now you must put me in your heart for friend, since you have heard the wit had your noble father slain pursuit to my life.
But my revenge must come.
Break not yourself for that, you shall short 3 years more.
I bring letters, my lord, from Hamlet. This to your majesty, this to the queen.
From Hamlet, who brought them?
Sailors, my lord.
Laertes, you shall hear them. Leave us now. I'm set alone on your kingdom. Tomorrow shall I beg leave to see you. When I shall recount my trans-return, Hamlet, what shall this mean?
Let him come! It warms the very sickness in my heart that I saw life and tell him to this dead. Thus didst thou.
What would you do to avenge your father?
I'd cut his throat in the crotch.
Revenge? Indeed, soul have no bones. To mine son was a Frenchman here, who gave you such a masterly report for art and exercise in your defense, that Hamlet wished your sudden coming here to fence with him.
And what of this?
Well, much you both and wager in your heads.
And for that purpose I'll know my sword. I have an ancient so mortal that nothing can save the thing from death that it but scratch.
This project should have a big or second. Let's see. When both of you are hot and dry and he calls for drink, I will have prepared him a post chance. If by chance he pass, you venom the stock. How now, sweet queen?
Your sister drowned.
Drown? Oh, where?
There is a willow grows aslant the brook, whereon a box her coronet climbing, to hang a silver brook and she filled stream. Her clothes spread white and bore her up, which time she hangs snatches of old tunes until her Germans, heavy with the drink, pulled her to mute death.
Adieu, my lord. I have speech of fire would please, but that is folly thousand.
Let's follow. I had much to do to call him, but now I fear his rage will start again.
For what man is this grave for?
For Norman, sir.
For what woman then?
For none, sir.
Who is to be buried in it?
For one that was a woman, sir. But rest soul, she is dead.
How absolute the knave is. But soft, here comes the king. Who do they follow, and with such maimed right? The curse must fit this great hand taking its own life.
What ceremony else?
That's it, Laertes. A very noble youth, Mark.
What ceremony else? Must there no more be done?
Her death was doubtful, and she should in ground and sanctified have lodged, but that great command o'erswayed the order.
Lay her I dared. I tell thee, Charlie's prize, and angel shall my sister be when you lie howling.
What? The fair Ophelia?
Sweet to the sweet, farewell. I thought the bride better to have that sweet maid, and not have straight the grave.
A terrible way! Full 10 times terrible on that cursed head, whose wicked deed has 2 days left to private.
What is he whose grief bears such an emphasis? This is I, Hamlet the Dane.
The devil take the soul.
Hold up thy hand.
Plague them asunder.
Hamlet! Hamlet!
Good my lord, be quiet.
I loved Ophelia. 40,000 brothers could not make up my sum. Show me what thou'lt do. Would whip, would fight.
This is mere madness.
Hear you, sir, what is the reason that you use me thus? I loved you ever, but it is no matter.
Strange your passion in our last next speech. Well, put the matter to the prison push.
Your lordship is welcome back. Laertes is come to court, a gentleman of majesty matter, and the king hath laid a wager on your head that, in a dozen passes Laertes shall not exceed you by 3 hits.
What's his weapon?
Sword and dagger.
Tell the king I will win for him if I can.
I commend my duty to your lordship.
You will lose this wager, my lord.
No, not so. I shall win at the odds. Give me your pardon, sir. I've done you wrong. What I have done, I here proclaim, was madness.
I'm satisfied in nature and to receive your overt love like love.
How will this brother's wager frankly play? Give us the foils, come on.
This is too heavy. Let me see another.
This suits me well.
If Hamlet give the first or second hit, the king shall drink to Hamlet's better breed.
Come on, sir.
Come on, Lord.
1.
No.
Judgment.
A hit, a very palpable hit.
Well again.
Stay, let us drink. Give him the cup.
I'll play this bout first, set it by a while. Another hit, what say you?
A touch, I do confess.
Our son shall win.
The queen caresses to the pardon Hamlet.
Getrude, do not drink.
I will, my lord.
It is the poison in the cup. It is too late.
By and by, madam. Come for the third artist. Pass with your best violence, you do but dully.
Say you so. Come on.
Nothing, neither ray.
Have at you now.
But them, they are insane.
Nay, come again.
Look to the queen there. Who?
They plead on both sides. How is it, my lord?
Who is it? Laertes?
I'm justly killed with my own treachery.
How does the queen?
The drink, oh dear Hamlet. I am patient.
Oh, villainy, treachery, seek it out.
It is here, Hamlet. Hamlet towards laying the infernal instrument in his hand. The murder, patient king, to kings to be blamed.
Yeah, the points envenomed. Here, the ancestors, murderers, damned Dane, follow my mother.
Which justly serve, exchange forgiveness, Hamlet.
Good Horatio, if thou didst ever hold me in thy heart, Horatio, then draw thy breath in this harsh word to tell my story. I died, Horatio. The rest is silence.
Now cracks on a noble heart, good night, sweet prince, and flights of angels sing. Die to thy rest.